Hey guys, Damon D'Amico here, D'Amico Dance Company in Houston, Texas. This is Kristen Reinhardt. She's going to help me out with what we did in our advanced West Coast swing class on Thursday night, June 28th. So we started off, this is actually a continuation of last week. So everybody's like, where's the video from last week? This is a combined video of last week and we did some adding on this week. This is from Simeon and Maria from Budapest, Hungary, and it was really cool what they ended up doing. So I started off by doing something ahead of time. Started off giving her a spinning right side pass for 5, 6, 7, and 8. The lady stopped on 8, twisted on 1, made a big deal out of it. You stand here like you're all cool. So this is 1, 2, 3. She draws her feet up. I might move in opposition to her while I'm checking her out, then move to my right side. From here, I'm going to lead her out on 5, 6. I give her a spinning side pass. 5, 6. I give her an and 7 and 8 while I go 7 and 8. I'm going to go across while she shifts her weight to her right foot, picks up her left knee to passe, and I'm going to do a 1 and 2, 1 and tuck in behind her 2. I'm barely moving down the slot, and I'm not doing anything to try to make her curl because I need her to stay prepped on this foot. So if anything, this opens out wide right here on the 2. Off of the hand, give her a spin. 3 and 4. Ladies, pressed into the floor with their toes with their left foot right here. She did a cool variation on this and left her toes in the ground, leaving a little weight on the foot and transitioning 5 and 6, just shifting weight from the right to the left for 5 and 6. And this whole thing just kind of moves sideways just a little bit. From here, we did an underarm turn, 7, 8, 1 and 2. We played around with it, 3 and 4, did something kind of cool. We'll talk about what the ladies did in just a minute. And then from here, we did a pull through to a catch. This is 5, 6, catch the lady on the 6. If you catch her on the 6, keeping the hand wide, the lady will separate her feet and kind of go 5, 6 hand, or 5 and 6. Either one is fine, but she's going to finish straddled. I'm going to give myself a prep on the 6, so this goes 5, 6, so I'm staying open. Because I caught this on 6, it made her separate her feet. From here, I come around on the 7, and I moved right off to the foot because we were playing around with the sound. So I did a 7 and 8. I really don't care which foot I'm on because I have the luxury of going back and getting weight to both feet when I go to do a hitch right here. So I talked about the guys doing a hitch by taking the rocks in their back pocket away from the lady and leaving the hand where it is. And suddenly, the weight of me finds the end of that connection. I use that to bounce her out. So we did a, what is this, 1 and 2? This went 1 and 2, now 3 and 4, 5 and 6. A little redirect on that, getting the ladies to curl in on that cross hand sugar push. Then we did a pull through whip, 7, 8, 1 and 2, flip her 3 and 4, open her out, 5, 6, gave her a spin, touched underneath her arm and caught her in this position. If you guys take the hand to this side, a lot of times the ladies would feel like you were stirring the pot and she may continue to turn. If she did that or rolled out of your hand, one more, or rolled out of your hand, either way, we'll just make that work, pick up whatever hand we want. If you want more success in making her stop there, then keep your hand at the middle of her back and instead of letting it come to her right side. So as I pulled her through, I'll show you this from the side. I push through, she opens out. As soon as she spins off of this, I'm shooting for the back of that right arm. She goes underneath, and if I leave my hand at the middle of her back, she will stop there. But guys are stirring the pot a little bit, making the lady want to roll out. She'll realize she's coming out. Usually she does a little rib chaser right here, and then we added on something else at the end. So she stopped with her right foot back, her left foot was forward. I take this hand out. Once we pause, she's like, okay, well, you stopped me. What are you going to do now? I take my hand down, straighten the arm, keep it straight. When I take this over, if I pull this hand down the slot, she will want to take her right foot forward. We want her to do something a little different. So as I took this down, I keep pressure against the arm. It's basically cutting across her. She feels like she can't move down the slot with her right foot. She does not feel like she can step forward on her right. I take that down. She puts weight on her left. I keep it straight, pick it back up. The lady's popped up to passe. She stepped down, takes her time, walks out, triples out. I really don't care. We were letting the music take over from there, and that's what we ended up doing. It's a lot. All right, I'm going to do this from the top on the other side. It goes 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, guys. 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Underarm turn. 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 5 catchers. 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7. Middle of her back stopper. Take this over, keep it short. Lift up. She steps down and out, and anchor step. That's the pattern. Let's talk a little bit about some of the finer points of what the ladies did. One, off of that free spin at the beginning, I should say, off of the telly spin. So 5, 6, and 7, and 8. You can rush the ladies, get her to take 4 steps on that triple step right there. I'm doing this particular one by getting her on the foot short, then taking the hand down and lifting it up, and getting her to close her feet sooner while I draw this circle around her head. I want to put the speed at the beginning of this one. I could put the speed at the end of a pattern and give her a triple step and. Currently I'm giving her an and triple step. So it goes 5, 6, and 7, and 8. So it goes 5, 6, and 7, and 8, and 8. So I get her over to her left foot. While she's doing that, I'm doing normal timing. So I'm doing 5, 6, 7, and 8. So I go 5, 6, give her the lead. Get her to that left foot. I'm hooking her and catching her with my left hand. Now, as I go across, I'm tossing her to the other hand and sending her to the right. I do a triple. She transfers weight to her right foot, and she takes her left foot up in the air, taking her right arm away from the connection, and she steps down on the 2, and she spins on 3 and 4. Keep your toes pressed into the floor. That is going to be your 5. This is 4. Keep weight on your toes. Step on the foot. Step across it. Step yourself back and slightly away. It's basically crossing over in front of like a grapevine. This is where I stop the lady when I bring her through right here. So I pull her through 5, 6. I stop her on 6. You see it makes her feet separate. You can see that on the camera that my hand stops going. Makes her separate. I delay this rotation to make that 7 a little more dynamic. And 8. Take my rocks away, bounce her off. I do a ball change. So I do a step backwards. This goes hitch, left, right for me. For her it goes hitch, right, left for her. From here, once she gets on the foot, I take the hand across, keeping it low. She finds compression there. I turn her far enough around that she has to turn and step away from me. That hand can go to a handshake at the end of that connection. Pull through, give her a little prep. Move in opposition to create some stretch to bring her back because we're in an open whip, not enclosed, so it's still my job to make her redirect. I step to the side, I push through with my right hand, pick that up. She rolls out to open out. I give her a free spin off of that, find that spot underneath the arm, middle of the back. She stops against my rib. I take this over, I'm stingy with it. I don't let her travel, I get her on the foot, I pick up. Maybe change the hand, whatever. Maybe ask her to turn some more, whatever. She decides to do that, whatever. That's what we did in the advanced class. Thank you very much, Kristen. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching. Give us a thumbs up, share this with all your friends. Let them know we got some great content on YouTube. Hit that little button down there and subscribe.